Hey everyone, I thought I would film myself getting ready today because I'm going to a Christmas party for my sorority, which is Kappa Delta Chi Sorority Incorporated. And I thought I would do this because one, I haven't gotten ready as far as like a full face of makeup in a really long time, it feels like. And two, I have not uploaded a YouTube video in quite some time. So if you would like to see me get ready, then please keep on watching. First things first, I colored my hair. I got rid of all the blue, and I'm just gonna put that up. I loved the blue, but it was rubbing off on my neck like every chance it got. So I thought that was really annoying. So this is not working, clearly. I can't even clip up my hair, so this is my life. Alright, so first things first, I'm the realist. Just want to let everyone know that. Today I'm going to be using two different primers. The first one is going to be the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I really like this because it's very hydrating. I just want to make sure that I'm hydrated. I'm going to be using a matte foundation. And with certain foundations of mine, you know, just got to make sure you're really moisturized, because if not, the shit can start looking really cakey, patchy, uneven, and just not good. The second one I'm going to be using is the Becca, wow, I forgot what it was called and I'm staring right at it. It's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I got this for the Sephora VIB Rouge sale, so I wouldn't have gotten it at another time because it is so expensive. So I just got a little pea-sized amount, and even though this is a primer, I'm going to focus it on the areas that I would like to be extra glowy. So the cheeks, chin, forehead, I guess center of the nose. I'm actually going to mix two foundations today because, like I said, one of them is so damn matte that it's super drying. But it is the Kat Von D, I forgot what this is called, Kat Von D foundation. No, the Kat Von D Lock-It Liquid Foundation, and I am in the shade Medium 53. And you can't really shake this one because it has like an airtight vacuum pump, so whatever. I'm just going to take almost a full pump, not quite, and then I'm going to shake up this foundation, and you can see how, you know, thick this foundation is. I can move my hand around and it's not budging. So that's why I'm going to add this foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and I have it in the shade 2W2 Rattan. You can't see it, but just believe me, I wouldn't lie to you about my shade because that'd be really weird. As you can see, you can't see, they are pretty much the exact same shade. I think the Kat Von D is a little more yellow, but that's it. So I'm just going to mix them together on the back of my back of my hand with my finger, and then I'm going to stripe my face up, focusing on the center of my face because that's where your girl needs the most coverage. So I'm going to take my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, which I have the Morphe, well, real quick, I'm just going to spray this. I have the Morphe M439 brush, but I think this is very similar, and it's $6, I believe, so a fraction of the price, and it works really well. So I'm just going to blend this away. I am really, really excited to use this. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Medium Light. I've been dying to get my hands on this, and it finally happened. So I already wet my beauty blender, but I'm going to moisten it just a little more with, again, my Prep and Prime Fix Plus from MAC. So I am just blending away, and yeah, this is really full coverage. Really, really, really full coverage. So that's what I like though. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just kind of go like this. And place this right where I put the concealer. Okay, I finally got my correct shade, and it is the medium 52 in the Lock-It Powder Foundation for Kat Von D. I have no idea why I'm medium 53 neutral for liquid and 52 for powder, but I don't think that really matters at this point. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Flawless Face... I always say that. e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush, and I'm just going to pat into the powder. There's the excess powder, and just kind of lightly go over areas of my face. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And if you can't already tell, I love Kat Von D. I think her products are amazeballs. So that's what this is. And I'm going to take the middle shade, which is called Shadow Play, as well as the first one, which is called Subconscious. And I'm going to take my Morphe 523, just kind of pat into both, and then chisel the cheeks. So with the Shade and Light palette again, I'm going to take the middle shade with my Luxie 182 Nose Perfector, and just going to contour the nose, just barely, hardly anything. I'm just going to take a regular Sigma F50 dual fiber brush and kind of blend out the contour, because, you know, don't want it to be too intense. And then I'm going to take my Benefit Cheekathon, and for blush, I think I'm going to use the Dandelion shade. Oh god, that's not good. Dandelion shade. I'm sorry, my cat is crying in the background. She wants food, but it's not time for dinner yet, so I can't. I'm going to take another Sigma brush, which is the large powder F20, and out of that same Cheekathon, I'm going to get the top middle, which is Hoola. It's a bronzer, and just kind of getting that on this brush and quickly working it around the whole face. I'm going to use my e.l.f. lip exfoliator, and this is in Mint Maniac. And as you can see, it looks like a lipstick, but it is just an exfoliator. So this is the palette, like I said, I'm going to be using. I showed it in a haul video, and as you can see, it is just amazing. So beautiful. First, before I put that on, I'm going to be using the Soft Ochre MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. Okay, so once I do that, I'm just going to take an e.l.f., I don't even know what this is called. It looks like a blending brush, and just take this first shade in the palette right here from Kat Von D, and just kind of use that to set the eyeshadow primer. Because again, same thing with how I said I use the Kat Von D face powder over my foundation. Doing this to your eyes as well is just going to help all the other colors blend more seamlessly. So there's that. Now I'm finally going to take this palette, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. Anytime that I do eyeshadow, I don't really think it through. Just kind of go with the flow. So we shall see. first color I'm going to take is right here. It's Lula. Looks kind of like a taupey color. And I'm just going to take that on a Morphe E27. Just lightly pat that, and I'm going to put that right here as a transition shade as well as in the crease. The next shade I'm going to be using is Isabel, and it's right here. The camera's not really, there we go. It's kind of like a burnt orange color. I'm going to be using the same brush that I was already using, and using this in the exact same places as well. Next, I'm going to be getting my e.l.f. contour brush, which is an eye contour, and I'm going to be taking the shade right next to Isabel, which is Violetta, and it is a warm dark brown. Just taking just a little bit, tapping it off, and then focusing that on the outer part of my eye. I'm just going to pack that on lightly, and then leave that there. And no, I'm not going to leave it like this. Getting that round brush from e.l.f. again. I'm going to be taking Lula, which is that first shade I used, getting off all the excess, and then just kind of blending that out. I'm then going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush. I got cut off, but this concealer brush is great for shimmery eyeshadows. I'm going to take this color right here, which is a beautiful green, and it is the shade Bronx. So I'm just going to pat into there lightly. Whew. And this is so buttery. It's like fallout everywhere, so pray for me. I'm just going to place this right on the lid. Again, I'm going to take my Morphe E27 and just kind of blend with the combination of Lula and Isabel, which are those first two shades, and just kind of ensure that everything is blending seamlessly. To highlight my brow bone, I am going to use this brush that I got from Urban Decay. It just says shadow brush, and I'm going to use a combo of the shades Levitation and Lyric from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette, and I'm going to go in with this middle color right here, which is Solace. And I'm going to take that just on the blender brush I've been using and just kind of work that into the crease. And then just to ensure that the green didn't get lost in there, I'm going to go back into the Master palette by Mario and pick up Bronx again. So next for the eyes, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And I'm going to use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and I'm just going to do a very light coating of this. I'm going to take another e.l.f. brush. This is the eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go back into the Master by Mario palette, and I'm going to take the shades Lula and Isabel, more Lula though than Isabel. And I'm just going to push this underneath my bottom lash line. From there, I'm going to take my Shade and Light palette and go in with Lyric, which is the banana shade. And I'm going to dust all of the translucent powder off from my nose as well as from underneath my eye. Also going to pat some up here. I went ahead and put my nose ring back in, and from here I'm actually going to take, sorry about the noise, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sweets. If I can never get out of this packaging. So I'm going to take the shade Marshmallow, and I'm actually just going to use a e.l.f. eye crease brush. I always use this for my tear duct, and I'm just going to wet it just a little bit with my Fix Plus. And then, like I said, I'm going to use Marshmallow, which it's hard to tell here, but it's kind of like a yellow highlight shade. And just going to dip in there and then, you know, highlight the shit out of my inner tear duct. Ooh, yas! I feel like one eye is fleekier than the other, so just put in just a little more, you know. I'm gonna take that same mascara that I used earlier and just coat my bottom lashes. The last thing I'm going to be doing for the eye area is I'm going to be putting on some false lashes, and I think I'm going to use this middle pair that I've been using. I think it is the, well, they are from Cocoa Lashes, and I'm almost positive that these are the Misha lashes or the Flirty lashes. So once I have my eyelashes on, I'm just going to take, like I said, this Midnight Cowboy, and I'll try to move closer for you guys to see if this will spice up the look at all. I don't know. I really hope I don't screw it up, but I'm just going to lightly take that. So after that glitter dried, I'm just going to take that dark brown shadow from the Kat Von D palette, the Solace one, and I'm just going to use that to kind of darken up the crease area. I am just going to drench my face now in the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, so be right back. I let it almost dry all the way, and right when I feel like it is dry or about to be dry, I take my Morphe M310 and whatever powder highlighter I'm going to be using. And so today that is going to be the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. And then once I feel like it looks good, I take my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Alright, so I am completely done. I used the NYX Mauve Slim Lip Pencil for lip liner, and then for lipstick I used MAC Velvet Teddy, and I actually added just a little bit more highlighter from the e.l.f. Baked Highlight and Bronzer, which is in the shade Bronze Glow. And I forgot to mention I got both the e.l.f. the e.l.f. highlighter and bronzer duo, as well as the e.l.f. lip exfoliator from Influencer for free. Compliments of them and e.l.f. Cosmetics to try out and give my honest feedback. So the mint lip exfoliator worked really well, especially because it helps whenever you're gonna put on lipstick afterwards. I think that is most important, especially for liquid lipstick. And I didn't do liquid lipstick today because I've been doing it quite often and I just wanted something a little more moisturizing. But I also wanted to try out the highlighter, and so I just put that on the apples of my cheeks, which you can see, like, look at that. Like, beautiful. So I highly recommend. I'm going to be doing another video about the products I got from e.l.f. Cosmetics with Influencer, and so be on the lookout for that, because then you will get a full in-depth review of everything. So I really hope you like this video. I'm sorry that I talk so much, and I'm sorry that it's so long, but please subscribe before you leave and throw it a like and comment what you would like to see next, as well as what your favorite Christmas movie is. I don't know. Thought it'd be fun. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.